Come on, let's do some hardcore tunage.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, these Dangerlings, they need some like music to go with our podcast. I think that we.
So like a Dangerlings kind of intro, respect to them.
Yeah.
All right. What should we do then?
Well, you know.
Have you got a guitar or something?
Yeah.
Well, I'm in the room. I can't see a guitar.
I can play guitar with my mouth.
All right, go on.
Ding 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 ding
Dangerlings, they're the Dangerlings, they mean everything.
Ding ding ding
The Dangerlings.
ding 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 ding.
I mean, they do, but.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
Let's pour ourselves a little cup of adventure.
Hey, Shania, go help Velder. I've got these two.
That was a natural one.
Roll again.
That was a natural one again.
She's an alchemist! Alchemical bombs!
Dropping chemical bombs.
Jesus Christ!
Bad monkey, I told you about this.
It hits you and just boom, just explodes.
The adventure continues now.
It's time for the podcast.
The podcast.
The Godlast.
Oh,
Sod
the Nodcast.
Nodcast.
Podcast?
The Floodlast.
The podcast.
What's
last
a
gasp.
podcast?
It's when
It's a
people
broadcast.
like
It's when you cast
casting
your pods.
How many pods have you casted recently?
It's where you
How
sit in
many
a
children
pod.
do you have?
It's all going a bit Adam Buxton, isn't it?
Anyone got any Star Wars figures?
Hello, everyone. It's the Danger Club podcast. In case you hadn't got it, is a podcast. It's a thing you
Rodlast.
download.
What are we on,
listen
episode
to with
19?
your ears.
Sorry, my
Episode
mistake.
19. It is indeed episode 19 of the Danger Club podcast.
No, 19.
Let's not fight, at least in the intro.
We've already got a big fire on our hands.
Yeah,
we have got a big fire on our hands.
We've got a big old rumble.
Exploding business going on.
Our beloved new dice tray is our listener
us.
gifted dice tray is killing you guys ever so slowly. It's definitely joined.
So thank you, Scott McAuliffe again for that. But you might have killed us.
Thanks, Scott.
Thanks, Scott.
Thanks,
Hope
Scott.
you wanted a different show because this one's winding down. Fiery death.
Finished us off.
It's definitely got favourites though, because I think MC was doing all right, wasn't he? And
Shouldn't have said that though, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like now,
Tempting
Why don't we
fate.
turn it round?
Players get. I love the level of
maybe
superstition
because
that-
there
I
is
know.
an
Yeah,
edge
when people start changing.
Yeah.
with
Right.
little
Average-
a sort of beveled edge, and it
your
was facing
average
towards the DM. So
tabletop
maybe
role-playing person will get so superstitious about their dice and their rolls.
Yeah.
Like, just so it's great to watch. People have all kinds of there's dice prisons, where people put their dice in prisons for shaming them. They make little boxes. They put it in if they roll a natural one a couple of times. Yeah.
We've thrown a couple of D20s in our lifetime, across the room when you get really angry at the, roll.
I
have.
I've got
Yes, you
I
have.
haven't thrown it across the room.
Just
I've
not
tried
at
biting
someone.
it.
I'm not saying
I've
like
tried biting it and then I tried stamping on it and then cried in pain, but I've never thrown it across the
try to
room.
burn it, but it's plastic, so it didn't work.
who here has bought a dice set? Because a few people have, around the table have bought a new dice set for this campaign. Now, who was that? Caragor?
Me.
And Fulton?
Yeah.
How's that working out for you guys?
I mean, both of my opponents are dead, so
Yeah, and I've done.
but
I'm known as the one that does loads
You
of
can take
damage.
a karma hit for that, man. I was
Chaotic
genuinely
neutral,
convinced that he was
chaotic
going to.
neutral. Do you know what I was until the last moment as well? It's just something the way that Dan was acting out. Fuck you. Just sort of seemed vulnerable, and I just felt a bit. I got a flash of Firefly. I got a flash of Captain Mal.
Yeah.
You've dealt with the skulk. You've dealt with the two guards that came running in due to some massively underhanded tactics there. You made a friend and then immediately lost a friend.
Did Slayer, one half rogue. What can I say?
This is a dark adventure, guys. Like, I had to push you a tiny bit.
Getting me and Dan were chatting though. It does seem to be that I seem to be being. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I seem to be being rewarded when I exploit the negative opportunity. Whenever there's an option to murder or slash someone, and I get away with doing it, and it's a weird internal battle.
It's true. The only time that Shania was shown mercy, she was punished for it. Earlier in the game. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's an interesting point. So, generally, I mean, obviously, you don't have to go too much into character background, but has there been a point in this adventure where your character just flipped over the dark side? Like, what was it? Was it in the Cave of the Skulks? Was it fighting Bumholio? What was it that was like, no, actually, do you know what? Fuck you guys.
Yeah, it was when what's his name was tied to the tree.
Yeah, Shania defending Michael.
Yes.
That was
that was a real turning point.
Yeah.
And there was, for me, like, exactly, Bumholio, when I tried to talk him down, and then he savagely cut you guys down, and Caragor had that opportunity to take him down, and he didn't take it. That was a moment of darkness for Caragor,
Bolton, you're just out of breath.
I think it's when I was in the mansion I died. Well, almost died twice.
Smash your head.
And it was Bumholio as well. So
because I mean, up until then, you've just been a happy-go-lucky dwarf who, like, murdered things and pretended to fuck them and all that kind of stuff.
It all started with King of the Carnival, you get that power, and then
have you still got that?
You are
stuff
still wearing that hat.
Stuff flying on your head.
Yes.
Still got a lion head on me.
So
and
if you
crown.
have the time, go back and listen to the dark fall of the Danger Club through all the previous episodes, but imagining that Fulton is wearing a stuffed lion toy on his head throughout the entire thing.
And we talked about this last episode, but it was Jeffro. He was going to let him go, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was going to let Jeffro go, and then Jeffro got the upper hand, this young lad, and he had to kill him. So he's like,
However, you did save Pegleg. So,
Did I save him?
Yeah, because he was going to get his throat slit, and you could have been like, do it. I don't give a shit about him.
That was more because I wanted to, because I think M wanted to get a skulk to I guess he did save him, actually, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, you did it as a player and as a character. You went straight in there and disarmed him when Pegleg was threatened. So I think there's hope for MZ.
You didn't go to kill him, you went to disarm him. So
I love that this is a conversation we're having post-battle where Velder's convincing M that he's really good, and M's like, save the skulk. I knew the skulk was there the entire time. I wasn't just trying to murder Kenneth. No, save him.
You can sometimes leave the screaming, maimed man hanging from ropes from the ceiling alive to endure his pain a little longer. That's the
we might have healed him.
We might podcast this week. And knowing is half the battle. Worst role models ever. You guys deserve to lose this fight.
I know, right?
So how are we feeling about what's happening at the moment? You have a bomb sailing through the air towards all of you.
Great.
Shania's felt the pain of this bomb before and doesn't want to feel it again. Definitely scared.
Very, very frightening moment. Everyone gathered in the corridor. It is touching that you all wanted to stay together.
I mean, was Velder that close? Because I did say that I don't want to get that close out of Chucky twat range.
Super vague on exactly.
You just said you wanted to be in the room.
The only thing I did say was that I want to be out of Chucky range.
Velder vagues.
Yep.
Velder vagues.
You did not roll high enough, Velder, to know what the range of the bombs is.
What are your commands, Lord Velder? Just sort of,
I don't know.
Can you just get something
Things over there? Just do something with them. Just do
It's
something.
alright if you leave, come back. I'm not really made up my mind.
I'm going to be honest. I'm not dark. I'm not light. I'm just sort of in the middle somewhere. I haven't committed yet.
Go to Alderaan, maybe somewhere else. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, my lightsaber flicks between blue and red.
I'll do something.
Velder the vague.
Am I your father?
Darth Vader.
Oh, we all know who the end villain of the next adventure is going to be.
Very good one.
And with that, I'm not even going to ask, because even with a bit of cover from everyone, that's going to hit your touch AC. M,
Alright.
you get hit with the bomb. It hits you in the chest and explodes.
Oh wow, in the chest.
It goes over the top of Fulton, hits you, explodes. First of all, You take 9 points of damage, of fire damage.
All right.
Goes
Wow.
off. And now I need reflex saves from Fulton, Shania, and Velder.
And also Philippe.
Philippe is actually out of the blast range.
really?
He's too far forwards.
Okay, cool.
It's hit Velder.
$18 from Shania.
18 from Shania.
17 for Fulton.
17 from Fulton. Oh dear.
That'll be a 7.
Shania
for Velder.
and Fulton, you both managed to kind of roll away from the blast as it goes off. However, Velder, you're looking straight at the bomb as it goes off, and you get hit. You take 2 points of damage
Okay.
from the splash damage. Em, how you doing?
Yeah, you know,
All right.
M's been dead before, so
All right.
What are you on?
say nothing.
Okay.
Do you want to know what I'm on?
Are you above 0?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so
on,
you're still on your feet.
yeah.
All
Don't
right.
tell him how much you've got.
I'm not going to say it.
Em is badly burned. Snagger as the bomb, the smoke clears.
Badly burned.
Very badly burned. That's 2 games that references come out.
Double reference.
I mean,
I've done Austin
Giving.
Powers
you have
1
not
and
got a
2
face
now.
that's going to launch many ships now, have you? I mean, it's
Groovy, baby.
Face of the party. It is appropriate to this party right now. The dark, scarred, burned face of the party.
Yeah.
And you're meant to be the good one. You're meant to be the Anakin Skywalker of this group. You're meant to save this group. Look what's happened to you.
Yeah.
Burning up in a volcano. Turning into Darth Vader.
I could have been the
Is there a volcano? Are we in a
Don't you-
volcano?
No.
That one. Jesus Christ.
shit.
You just do that. Retrospective.
You're in a volcano.
Throwing stuff in. Oh, better take fire damage. Oh, it turns out you're dead. What?
I just keep playing all week while you guys are just roll for you. But look, right, you guys are going to have to do some damage if you're going to wrap
right.
this fight up. Fulton, it's your go.
Right, it's time to turn things around. Last time I was crap, and this time I'm... Is that 9?
You fucking better be. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's a 9. Well, it's still not going to be fucking enough. 14.
14, miss.
I love the way you said all of that as Fulton. So as you're swinging the axe, you're like, I'm going to cut you. Oh, no, it's not good enough. No, that's it. It's going to miss. It's missed.
You know when you do something and you feel like it's probably not going to be as strong, like when you do something, I don't know what
Nah,
you're going to
don't.
do.
What, like cooking breakfast or something?
Yeah, you're like, this isn't going to be nice. This look, I've just put it all in one pan,
Breakfast.
cooking everything in one
Like
pan.
that's the origin of Fulton. I am just making breakfast and it's going to be a bit of, it's not that good. It's a shit breakfast, I'm going to kill everybody, right? Off I go!
Hurls the breakfast out the window. That's it. It's a shit
my
Picks up
breakfast.
his axe, gels a Mohican, off he goes.
Shut na rain. And
Hiya.
what we got?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Philippe is the closest, so
Okay.
we'll be doing the first attack. Still acid moored up. And here it comes. Bitey, bitey, yummy, yummy. Acid teethy in your tummy. Ooh, yes.
Yes.
17.
Hits.
Hey! Thank God for that.
1 bite on the wolf woman.
4 plus 3, which is 7.
7 points of damage.
Yeah, and the acid damage will repeat again next round.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So we will bear that in mind.
And Shania, buoyed by her monkey's resilience and finally biting attack, goes, so you go. Finally, yes. It's time for me to hit as well. No, because it's only 14.
14, no good. Okay, Philippe leaps up on the arm that's just thrown the bomb and bites it. You swing, but she backs away and swings Philippe off her arm. But you can see the acid pouring down her clawed hand, burning her badly. Velder, Kenblight, your go.
I'm going to Ray of Frost a bitch.
Ray of Frost, here we go.
Here we go.
Colder than a ray of frost,
hoping for
you're
those crits.
freezing.
See, I did that the other day
Ooh.
on one of the other
That was-
episodes, and
Did you?
no one picked it up. Yeah, so.
Sorry, babes.
Sorry, mate.
But that's okay. No, I'm glad that you brought it back.
No, I'll put an addendum onto the
Apologies,
end of it.
James.
Are you
wanna-
talking over my ooh? No, it's all right.
Sorry,
No, no.
Scott. Would you? No.
Yeah, I mean, given the context of this joke, Colin,
Go on, James. I'm a.
Yeah, you done? Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. All right, big boy.
When you say it sounds so much creepier. Big boy.
It's a gift. Hey, big boy. Oh, I can go creepier. Right. Okay, so Dan, just remind me, I'm adding, is it Dex?
For a ranged attack, yeah. Dex, your Dex.
That is brilliant. Then that is a 22.
22 hits.
Let's take some of this. That's right, guys.
Go ahead
It's a
and roll that
1d3. Oh, it's 2 points of damage.
Sweet 2 points of damage.
Pew, pew.
You blast it with a ray of frost, which streaks through everyone, hits the creature on the knuckles and sort of chills them a little bit.
Oh, you just have to make it sound so shit, don't you? And as a move action,
Yes.
Can I move my arm out and touch Z with a magic wand?
No, because that's a standard action.
Good try, though.
Good try.
Creative use of the rules there, but no.
Oh, that's what I do.
Noticed anyway. That's what you do.
That's what you would have
Try and do
done.
it. Yeah.
You would
And
have liked
nuts
to.
him.
And Velder looks at Z meaningfully and being like, "I'm really sorry," and then shoots his pew.
Shoots his pubes.
Pew pew. It's his pew pew. Because it's a cantrip, so I can just pew 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 pew.
Cool.
Thugs don't get a go. Thugs are dead.
Yeah.
They just can't take a lesson in swordplay.
Clearly. MZ, we're back to the top of the round, and it is you. What's
is
going
it?
down?
Is it now? Okay, well. I might step back.
Just step out of the room.
out of the room a bit. Yeah, I might just move back and
Yeah.
chill. Or can I go back and still fire? Can I still
You
fire
can
an
step
arrow?
back. Yeah, there's quite a bit of space behind you, so you can
Alright.
step away from everyone and still be able to take a shot.
I'm going to move right back.
Okay, you move back to the end of the room.
Because I'm a bit, battered. And
Alright.
then, yeah. Natural 20, mate.
20.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
So,
Roll to confirm.
Oh yes.
That is a critical hit.
that's what I'm talking about.
Here we go.
Here comes the card of justice.
Em's doing alright at the moment, isn't he? He's doing alright.
Yeah, he's doing
hold on.
good.
So
Yeah, he's
this
doing great.
is a
It's an arrow.
Ranged.
so
Piercing.
it'd be piercing,
piercing,
right?
sorry.
Kidney piercing, double damage and target sickened for 2d4 rounds. Fort negates. That says there. I don't know what that means.
So you got she's got to roll a fortitude
fortitude.
save.
Right. Okay.
So Dan has to roll a fortitude save to negate half damage, is it? Is it half damage?
No, it just said fort negates, and
Yeah,
also we
completely
just covered
negates
that.
the second
Ah.
condition.
We just said,
What's
fails.
this game we're playing?
Boom. All right. So you fail that.
So double damage. So go ahead and roll. Was it double
2d4,
damage?
right?
It's
No,
it's whatever
so-
it's whatever the range, whatever the damage is for your
5. So that's 10.
10 points of damage.
10 points of damage.
Nice. And she is sickened for 2d4. You say
2d4, I say.
6 rounds.
Ooh.
That is
Kidney.
Sickened is a great status effect, I believe. Dan, just remind us what it does.
M
so
to the Z.
sickened. You take a -2 penalty on all attack rolls, damage rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
She turns, take a swipe. You back up and just put an arrow straight into her into her back, lower back, puncturing below. It just black blood starts pouring out from it, and she coughs out more blood. That's a bad hit for her.
Nay.
M to the Z.
Nice one, M. Turn this one around, Caragor.
I nudge fuck you forlornly, sort of shrug dismissively about the standards of people learning swords, and then he trots off into the other room, spots the fiend monster. He's heard all this stuff going on in the background, and then knocks an arrow and looses it.
Go ahead, take your shot.
Tits. It's only a 11.
11, no good. You fire the arrow straight into the wall on the side of her head. Next to the side of her head, she hasn't got a wall on her head.
I mean, that would be an unfair advantage, wouldn't
That's
it?
why she's been so hard to hit.
Yeah, her head is encased with a wall.
Which means it's her go.
All right.
Chucky McWolfson.
She raises up her claws, clutching at her side, and coughs. Wait! Please! I give up. That's enough. She coughs up more black blood from her. I surrender. It wasn't me, it was Borvius. It was his plan all along. He forced me into it.
Caragor knocks another arrow and says, levels it straight at her eyes and goes, all right, just put the wolf form down, love, and we'll talk.
I can't, it has to wear off.
Ooh, do you know what else has to wear off? The tension holding this arrow to this bowstring.
How long's it take?
Just another minute.
All right, let's sit here and wait a minute then.
Well, I think in that...
sense motive on what she's saying.
Yeah, go ahead.
Good shout.
12.
12. I can't really get a read on her.
I have no idea if she is lying. Anyone else?
No, fuck it, let's just take her at her word. Everyone back off. Velder,
Wait.
Velder, you can just tap us all in that minute. You can just tap us all with that wand you've got, can't you?
I can. You wolf, back off. Go on, back off. Back away from the bag. I tell her to back away from the bag.
She drops the bag on the ground. Or she has already dropped the bag.
Back away.
What's in the bag, Velder?
I don't know, but it's something I don't want her to have.
All right, I go forward very carefully, put out an arm, and I take the bag.
Okay, you take the bag.
And I
feels
bring it.
heavy, and you move it away from
Yeah, bring it back to us.
Fulton goes like right next to her with the axe, like ready, just in case.
Just
We are
sorry.
out of combat
We are
rounds,
out of
yeah.
combat. Okay. In that case, who is badly damaged?
Me.
I've got a little spiky in me. Some help.
Does that mean you want some healing?
Yes, please.
Good. Right, MZ first. You look like shit.
Excellent.
Oh no, that's the wrong one, isn't it? Is that the right one? D8.
D8 is
Yes.
the right one. Yep.
Oh, you're a lucky boy. 8.
8 hit points. Huh?
Right. And you, Shania?
Just some little bits, maybe.
Oh, you also get 8.
Oh, that's fantastic. I'm full. Thank you.
Caragor doesn't take his eyes off.
Bolton? Oh no, wait. You just sat on a bed.
Hey, I was winded. It was all the meat.
We need to talk about your meat.
What?
You're eating too much.
M
I
joins
know.
Caragor, draws an arrow, just
Yes.
in case.
Hold on there.
Hey.
After about a minute, you see her form revert back to that of a woman, and she falls onto the floor, clutching at her kidneys, where the arrow is still embedded in her side.
Fulton, I put her on the bed.
Okay, you drag her back into the room and throw her onto the bed. That sounded dark over here.
Darkest timeline.
It's not Game of Thrones.
Fulton?
Yeah, let's
It's
not
fine.
go down now.
Yeah, Velder's going to say, Fulton, while
Aye?
you're there, can you take those vials off her belt, please?
Aye. Can I have your vials, please?
So now you're undressing her as well as putting her on the bed.
No, I'm not. I'm just taking the vials off of her belt.
You are vile.
She takes off her alchemist belt and hands it to you. It's got
Thank
a number
you.
of different things.
Velder,
phrases
what-
and things
what-
on it.
Sorry. Velder, why did you stop with the... You went to M and then... Why do I not...
Are you hurt?
I got a big sword gash in my side.
Well, I can't tell. You should have said.
Yeah, you can't tell because I won my encounter all by myself, but yeah, fair enough.
How long did it take you?
Yeah?
How long did it take?
What do you mean, to get like this?
No, like to do your worst to that fella outside.
What do you mean? Well, I mean, we trained for a while, we sparred, I made a friend.
Did you?
Yeah, and then he tripped and fell on his sword, it was really sad. So can I get get some of that healing? That'd be great. Well, cheers, man.
Yes, of course. Right. Hitting with the wand for 6.
Perfect, mate. Cheers, mate.
Very nice. You heal him up. Do you put the one? You disarm her.
Now look here. What's your name?
Rebella. Rebella Moncolio.
Bella.
Oh, that's nice. Now look, were you willing to testify about all this?
Yes, of course. I'll testify. It was all Borvius's plan. He forced me to help him.
You
Help
seemed
you
very
do.
quick to defend him earlier.
Are you
He has a
betting?
stoic vibe.
I thought you were trying to kill me.
Well, yeah, you were
Yes,
trying to
I
kill
think
us.
that was quite clear.
You burst in here with weapons. You killed our workers. What was I supposed to think?
Well, what are you working on?
We just run a warehouse. Except Borvius, he runs the guild underneath. Thieves Guild. He's been controlling this town for years, forcing me and some of the others to help him.
And are you willing to testify about this?
Of course. I just want to see justice done.
So you know they'll put you in prison probably as well because you're complicit to this.
If that's the case, then I'm willing to accept it to expose this whole thing. So
Sense motive.
go ahead.
23.
23. She is lying. She is completely fabricating this.
I push the chaps away slightly and just go over to her bed. Are your knees, love?
What do you mean, my knees?
Just wondered if are your knees were sore.
They get a little sore.
Little sore, yeah. It's a shame that, because there was a chap outside, you might have seen him, he had sore knees. I helped him though. I'm a great doctor. I see you, Rebella. I fucking see you. I see you lying. I can see it in your eyes, in your paws, in your weirdly rebellious name. I can see you. Why don't you tell us the truth and we can be done with this?
Make an intimidation check.
It's one of those cases where the speech doesn't marry up to the
I'll
dice
give you a
roll.
bonus. I'll give you a bonus for the speech.
No,
Don't worry.
mate, I rolled a natural one.
A natural 1. Oh, okay. It heals her.
She turns into a wolf and kills
She's
us all.
resolved to lying for the rest of her life.
I appreciate the help, but it was a natural one.
Fulton pushes Caragor aside and goes, "Let me deal with this. You better answer my questions now, you young missy, and you better be straight with me. Otherwise, I'm going to tear this ass out. You're real.
You better do what he says. You better do what he says.
I'm so
Do what he
confused. Roll initiative. Roll not initiative. Intimidate.
Turn into that guy from the Pink Floyd. How can you have your pudding if you don't eat your meat?
20.
20. Please! Oh god! Please! Alright!
Starts troughing at the mouth.
M's holding him back just for like effect. Like,
What's wrong with him?
He's going mad. He's gonna kill you. He's gonna rage. He's gonna kill you.
He's not eaten enough of his meat, you know.
there's a guy upstairs with no face. He's gonna eat your face.
You don't have to. I'll tell you how to open the vault. Just let me go.
Well, tell us. He's gonna get past me in a second. Quickly, you better tell us.
I'm gonna eat you. Oh god, what do you want to know?
He's gonna eat your fucking face.
I don't want my face eaten. I like my
What's
face.
been going on with the Thieves Guild?
I think that's a bit much to try and crack down in 2 minutes. I think
Okay, I was just trying to get.
I know,
the ball rolling,
but I think we cracked the Thieves Guild. You were trying to cop.
I was trying. Yeah, I forgot.
Yes.
But I was doing it without the copy.
All right,
Wait,
team. What's the
outside while
right?
I can't help with losing some initiative here, gentlemen.
Oh god.
What's the right question, team?
What's been going on, bitch?
We
already know.
Just
No, we
what
don't.
Shania said.
No, because she said she was running the Thieves Guild and it was all Moncolia, but you said she was lying.
Right, listen.
No, she was lying
Or
about
I'm
being...
gonna set him on you. I'm gonna set Fulton on
She was
you.
lying about helping us and being complicit in wanting to expose it all. She doesn't want to do that. She wants to get away as soon as possible. Isn't that right, Rebella?
This started with a carnival.
They're gonna kill me if you hand me in.
Now we're talking.
You hand me in. You're giving me a death sentence.
Who's going to kill you?
The town. They'll blame me for everything.
But you are to blame.
I mean,
so.
it's pretty much...
No, I'm not. She's definitely lying.
Okay.
What's in the vault?
Just things. Just
What things?
property of the guild.
Well, the guild are all gone now, and for all intents and purposes, Rebella, we are the fucking guild.
Give us a combination to the vault.
Oh,
I
the
can
key,
help with
I don't
that.
know, the key?
You want to be the new
Okay,
thieves
yeah.
guild? I can help. You'll need an alchemist.
We're not thieves.
I can set you. I can make you. I can make you extracts. I can make you potions that will change your appearance.
Wait, can you hear that screaming coming from upstairs? That's the guy that you broke the leg. isn't it?
Yeah, trouble with his
Can you
knees,
hear that?
Rebella.
Can you hear that just coming from the upstairs?
Awful trouble with his knees. You said your knees were sore,
Look,
didn't they?
I'm offering you all this. I'll help you. I'll help you.
No
get-
thanks,
I'll give
no
you- I've
knees.
got
What are you gonna do,
contacts.
huh?
I've got contacts in the
We
outside.
don't believe you. We don't care.
I can help you
Give
get
us
set
the
up in the
truth and
shiver
nothing
trade.
else.
All right, wait, listen.
Wait, who's in charge of the shiver trade?
The lake pirates run the shiver. We make it here. I make it here in the guild hall, and then we have it shipped out to all the towns around. There's a fortune to be made in it. You can be
make it.
rich.
You.
Okay, so
Yeah,
we've...
I've taken it's my life's work to perfect the recipe.
Sense motive.
Yeah.
It's not gonna get.
I suggest that we just take her straight to the captain.
Hang on,
But first, can you show us where the vault is? Because
But it's those huge fucking doors, Fulton, right here.
what?
These massive double doors.
He's not wrong.
But also, but also, we do need her help to open them. She said we need an alchemist.
We do. Actually, gentlemen, just on another point, do we need this? And Velder just nudges the dying skulk on the floor with his foot.
The skulk has stabilized, so the skulk is alive, breathing, but unconscious.
Is that Unami?
You're not sure. You haven't spoken.
Hey, big boy. Hey, hey, listen, yeah.
You'll need some healing to get the skulk.
Yeah, I think she's
I
beyond.
think, well, like that, he only, or she, or whatever, only strengthens our thing when we give him to Sheriff Velder, surely, like, if we keep it alive.
I'll be honest, mate. I didn't hear a fucking word of that.
What the fuck? Have you had a seizure?
Okay, so
No, I'm
we're
just
going to take the
very-
skull. Shania grabs the skull
Okay.
and, bandages up and just, she's already stable, right?
Yeah, she's stable,
So don't
so-
need to do too much.
No.
Just bandage up a few places.
Yeah.
And things are over her shoulder.
Okay, you have a skulk over your shoulder.
Okay, I have the skulk. This one I will be taking to Sheriff Velden. What about this one over here?
So,
Open the vault now.
no, first things first. These names of these pirates. Got a bit of paper here. Anyone got a pen? We got a quill. Anyone got a bit of charcoal?
I have my finger and
got some
blood.
meat.
No.
Meat?
No.
Also no. Just a charcoal or pencil or.
have none of these things.
I do actually. I have this rather nice ink pen.
Thanks. Do you want to write down what she says now?
I
Yes.
don't know the names of them off by heart. They're all in the ledger.
Don't you?
Where's the ledger?
Where's the ledger?
In the office.
Where's the office?
You must have been to the office. It's in that big corridor with all the doors. It's the middle door.
Did we not go in the office?
No,
Yeah,
I
we
don't
did.
think we did.
Yeah, go for it. Six. She is telling you the truth.
Hey, yeah, I
she's
think it's
terrified of you all right now.
It's
She's not trying to hold anything back right now.
You just wait here.
I'll go, don't worry, you guys stay here.
No, Fulton.
Fulton
No,
goes off.
Oh, no, I follow Fulton.
Okay, Fulton heads back out into the corridor and goes along to the next door along, which is the one she pointed out.
Hey, it's me and
I starts
Velder.
having a chat with the lady. So when you turn yourself into the wolf, which bitch hurts the most? How do you get yourself so hairy?
That's not really something I'd ever... The hairiness is sort of a byproduct.
Oh, it's a byproduct.
It's to gain-
You don't want to make the hairiness come more?
It's the... What? No, that's not really what I mean, I can probably make you a potion if you want to grow some more hair.
But I don't know about this.
These
you
are
know,
the things, useful things you should keep me alive for, so I can help you make hairy potions.
I would like to be more hairy in certain areas. This is for true.
Why don't we let's all just sit down, have some shiver, and
We're not having any shiver, Slipperer.
I don't want any shiver.
slap her around the face, and she falls down. Fulton and Velder, you're at one of the doors.
So Velder is going to go and search the room for the ledger that she spoke
Okay,
of.
you. So
Wait, you haven't opened the... I'm gonna go in
What do you
first.
mean open the door? It's smashed off its hinges.
no, the door to this room is not.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it?
why
Sorry.
you fucking wait?
Ooh, I thought you'd smashed all the
Yo,
doors.
bellend.
Smash the doors downstairs, not up here.
So in this room, there is a desk sitting in the south of the room. It's covered in bits of alchemical equipment and supplies. There are papers and things all over it. There is a cot with an extra padded mattress on one side and a small chest at the foot of the cot. This room looks better decorated than some other rooms you've seen.
Can we do a perception check for the whole room?
Well, I got 19.
19. Yeah, you search the room. So you're going to find a few things here.
Okay.
You find. So first of all, you find that the alchemical equipment in here. You're not particularly. Do you have any points in craft alchemy?
Let me quick check. Apologise, I was doing a note.
Wow.
In craft alchemy, you say?
Mm-hmm.
No. I've got a base 4.
Okay. So
I have some knowledge of it.
You're pretty sure that the equipment here could be assembled into a functioning alchemist lab.
Mm-hmm.
So you could, if you wanted to practice alchemy, it could be usable for that. It's weighs about 40 pounds total, so it's quite hefty, a lot of equipment. It's not like a portable one. There's like mini ones you can get. This isn't one of those. Or you could sell it. So that's potentially useful. You also find a small logbook in one of the drawers of the desk, which appears to contain lots of notes. It also contains the names of several river pirate crews. It seems that there are quite a lot of ships, pirate ships that sail Lake Sarantula, attacking cargo ships that go by. From what you've gathered from reading this, it seems that the Moncolios are not involved in the piracy themselves. They produce shiver. They also sell and fence stolen goods. So the pirates will occasionally offload stolen cargo and sometimes prisoners with the Moncolios here, where they will be stored until they can be legitimately sold off in the various towns around the area, passed off as other things. They just kind of distribute it, use their distribution network to distribute it.
Right.
The Moncolios have a limited amount of distribution themselves. They don't have a lot of ships. That perhaps gives you a clue why they might have been interested in the shipping business. You also find reference to the fact that they are called the Gilded Hands. That is the name of the Moncolios gang. You find names of most of the members of the gangs, however, they're mostly pseudonyms, so there are no real names in there, so it doesn't really reveal much about it. But counting up the numbers in there versus the number of people that you've killed in the course of this investigation, they are roughly the same. You're not sure there are too many left. The chest is locked.
I leave the chest, or rather Velder leaves the chest alone.
Do you want me to smash it open?
No, I think we should maybe get someone to pick this lock. Thank you.
Fine.
Velder, do I find any more evidence, or is it just the logbook really?
That is
most
just
important
the
thing?
logbook.
I pocket the logbook, and I go, and Velder goes back to the others.
Okay, you
Come
return
along, Fulton.
to the others, where you've just finished slapping around Rebella Moncolio.
Right.
Please.
Well, you, Rebeller, I found this logbook with all the evidence of your misdeeds. Seems it's quite extensive.
See?
I
I'm
see.
helping.
Yeah, so you're going to go to prison, by the way.
All right. Okay. I'll go to... All right.
Well, now look, I think you better open this vault for us.
Yeah, open the vault.
We can make it easy on you with your prison term if you do help us open this vault. How does that sound, eh? Rebella, Ella, eh?
Oh,
How does that sound, Rebella?
actually, Rebella, you can make it a lot easier on yourself by giving us the key to the chest in your room.
Hey, this one. I show him the chest.
All right. The key for this chest in the room with us. Well done, Fulton.
Good thing that's not trapped.
TPK.
Rebella kind of looks around and then reaches into her coat for a moment.
Slowly.
And takes out a ring of keys, sorts through them, and then hands them one key picked out to you.
It's okay. Fulton puts it in front of her.
Okay.
With my hands like that, facing her to open it. There you go. You can open it.
She hesitates for a moment and then puts the key in the lock. Then turns it, pulls her head away, and opens it, but nothing happens. Inside, there is a bizarre-looking contraption. It looks a little bit like a spider, but it's about a foot across, and it's made out of metal. It's a mass of gears, brass cogs. You can see there should be a key in the back of it, but the key is broken. It has a single large gem set in the front of it, where its eyes should be, and it's just kind of folded up there, unmoving in the box.
What is that?
Maybe I've seen something like this before. I'd like to make a knowledge check, please.
Yeah.
What would it be?
Knowledge engineering.
Oh, right. Knowledge engineering, eh? Of course it is. Right. Oh, I don't think I have seen this before. It's not a very good roll. And it is... That would be a 7.
A 7? No, you haven't seen one of these before.
I haven't seen one of these before.
Okay, so I ask the question one more time to you, lady. What the fuck is that?
The dwarves had it.
The dwarves?
Yeah, you've met the dwarves, haven't you?
Dwarves.
Oh, you've really not explored any of this area, have you? You really do just burst in and go straight to the...
The only dwarf we know is King of the Carnival, alright?
Hey, that's me. Hey.
Oh, you're the king of the carnival.
Hey, do you like my crown and my hat?
That's enough talk.
Sorry.
Apart from the talks that we want to have.
Oh, right, okay.
Which is this talk.
It's not specific.
About this. And whatever.
All right.
Well, then, assuming we haven't met these dwarves, who are they?
I don't know, just a couple of craftsmen from Yanderhof. The pirates captured them a while ago. They were paying us to store them here.
And where are they now?
They're in the prison.
In here, in this building.
Yeah, it's round the corner from the office.
Get up, show us.
No.
No.
You pick her up.
Oh,
and
don't
push her
get
back
up.
down.
That's alright, I'll go. If anyone knows how to talk to dwarfs, it's probably me.
I talk to you quite well.
Well, is it? I mean, you're not really going to talking to
I
anybody,
think
really.
this is a great idea. Go ahead.
Wait, well, I mean, they're prisoners, right? So
Exactly.
the door's locked. So have you got a key for it, Rebella?
Hella.
Hey.
Anami's the jailer.
Right, we killed her as well.
Oh,
Bloody, come on, I can find the corpse, bring the keys back.
Anami's
still
body-
She's
well, the
over my
stabilised.
shoulder.
No, that's not Inami.
She gestures at the body, which
Oh,
is
it
over
is
Shania's
Yeah,
shoulder.
I have an army on my shoulder.
All right, I go rummaging through her pockets.
You rummage through her rags. and
Shania
you find
enjoys this.
you find a single old-looking key.
I loot her at the same time. What else
Okay,
you
she
got?
has nothing else on her, just the key.
I bring out the key, looking a bit disappointed.
No, winks at you.
All right. So, anyway, that was weird. So I know what this spider thing is. I know exactly what it is. All right. You put a red stone in that bit. You get a green stone in that bit. An orange stone on that bit. And a blue stone on that bit. You wrap it around your hand. Control the universe, mate.
Sounds stupid.
Sorry,
Yeah,
what
it does
did you
sound
just
stupid.
do?
Never mind.
What did you just do with your...
Clicked my finger.
Oh, is that what you did?
Old tale from the older Belkson. Big purple bollock man turns up.
And then when you do this, do not go off and rest on a beach in a little hut.
Yeah, somewhere like really relaxing,
yes,
you know, like where
I've heard
backpackers
this
might go.
story.
Yeah.
It was
Hey.
shit.
Was well,
I
mean-
really like Belkson stories.
do you?
Yeah, they rely quite heavily on long franchises, though. They're just
Long running franchises.
yeah. You really need to understand. I've seen quite a lot of Belkson stories to really understand the later Belkson stories.
You
Yeah, I
really
like-
do, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
But when you watch them all together, there's lots of...
It kind of all fits in
it
the
does all
like, you're
sort
like,
of-
oh,
lots
you
of
know.
threads.
Yeah,
that-
so you have
then-
them, you maybe overnight.
Sometimes you have to stay for a long time.
You have to stay at the end while they read out all of the people that were
Yeah,
involved in
this is
telling the
been-
story. Because if you don't, they kill you. It's just
That's right.
Yeah, you know.
Anyway, tell us what we want to know.
Yes.
Oh no! I forgot. We got distracted. What do you want to know?
I'll take the key. I'll take the key. Who wants to come with me?
I'll
To the-
come with you because, you know, if the key doesn't work or it's trapped or whatever, I can get them people out.
Should I bring
Alright.
Nani with us? She
No,
was the
no,
jailer.
Shania, could you stay here?
Okay.
Could you open the vault, please?
Of course. I'll happily help.
No tricks.
Oh,
No.
yeah, let's open the vault
Or
first.
Shania here will
Fella,
cut you
I'll
in
smash
half.
your face in with this skulk I have on my
Or she'll
shoulder.
smash you in the face with that
I'll
skull.
beat the fuck out of you with this body.
Yes.
That's what I'll fucking do.
And you know, eating your face, that's still a thing. We can still do that.
She nervously walks back into the room past all of the crates. Right, so who is staying with Rebella and who is going to
Let's all,
look for the doors?
let's all stay until we get the vault open, and then we go down and get the doors.
So she passes through the first room, the room where you had the fight with her, which is now quite heavily charred from the bombs that have gone off. But you notice, looking around, there are a number of boxes stored in here, which seem to contain, as you sort of look over into them, mostly personal items. There are some random bits of jewelry in here, but there are a lot of sort of bits of farming equipment. They're things that seem to belong to regular people. And wedged in one corner, in one of the boxes, is a large chest which has the symbol of Yomadai on the top of it.
Yomadai.
No, let's not do that again. Let's not get into that. We need to get through this. So you see that there.
right.
She goes up to the large set of doors, puts the key in the lock, turns it, and then opens them out. and you see in front of you a room with lots more piles of boxes in it, and you can see in some of them there are some. You can see there are a few glimmering things in some of the areas. There is also sitting on top of one of them a chalice with a symbol of Yomadai on it at the side, and in a corner, sitting sadly in a corner, is a sad little box with monogrammed on the top the initials VC.
That's my box. That's the box of my tent.
What? This
What's
was your...
that?
My box.
This was your
Your tent.
gold
This is
My
pieces?
box.
Oh, do you remember his tent?
He runs forwards and he gets the box. He's like,
Wait. That's yours.
well, yes.
Got VC written on it like a child's writing.
Tiny little boy.
Wee boxy.
I don't need a bigger box. Thank you very much.
Oh, goodness.
Oh,
Perfectly good
fucking
box.
tiny box.
Weepy fun times.
Such a bunch of dicks.
Remember his tent?
So shit.
Velder rather
So-
disconsolately packs his box under his arm.
Wait, how much is in there?
What's in the box?
What do you mean by much?
What's
is
in there?
Well, Velder opens the box.
You open the box. Inside the box
Could have been traps or something.
are 24 gold pieces.
Yes, you see my 24.
Now,
Nice.
you
What one's
owe us,
missing?
you owe us money because me
Yeah.
and Fulton, we were like just
One
employed
gold
to-
piece we arranged.
It was no.
Yes, it
No.
was.
More than that.
Yes, it was.
It was.
It was 2, wasn't it?
It was
Each.
2 gold
Believe
pieces.
that. I think you
Whilst
promised money
this
to all of
argument
us,
is
man.
happening,
Okay.
Two gold pieces,
I still very much
fucking
have my
charlatan.
eye. I'm just saying.
So after Keemeth.
Yeah, exactly.
You owe me
I'm not
2
having any
gold
of that
pieces.
shit.
Okay.
All
Hey,
right.
Do you know what?
MZ, we found it. Hey, mission complete, eh?
High five.
High five.
Hold on a moment, but I paid you to go and find my gold, and I've ended up finding my own gold.
No, you just happened to be here.
With us, yeah.
Yeah.
To be here, when I was just having a nice cup of tea
Hey,
in this,
you-
in this
hey,
we're
fucking
totally going for a
smuggler's
drink,
basement.
oh, yeah,
My gold happened
on
to
his
turn up
money.
and you shit.
Shania starts poking around.
Do you remember we used to get drunk together? It was so good.
Oh yeah, I want to do that
I got drunk
again.
last night.
I know, it was like 2 days ago.
So, among these, you find that some of the boxes have been opened hurriedly, and indeed, when you have a look at the bag that Karagor is still holding, that she had in her hand, you find that it appears to have been stuffed with some of the contents from the vault, which you're able to kind of pour out next to the others, so you can see where it all is. Looking around, it contains 5 small vials full of a clear liquid. They're in a small chest lined with velvet. There is also a bag in one of the chests, a large, well-made looking bag with gold thread. It appears to be magical. There is a weirdly shaped key, and there is 1,600 copper pieces, 640 silver pieces, 300 gold pieces, and 40 platinum pieces.
Wow.
There is also
Alright.
a pouch containing 4 uncut gemstones.
Nice.
The gemstones.
Gemstones.
So you put one of them. I told you. What color are they?
They are all sort of clear.
When you hold this one up to the water, it goes blue. Hold this one up to a tree, goes green. You hold this one up to heart, and it gives you the power
Wait,
of
so
heart.
that key,
I
does
think
that
I might blend
open
in my
that
stories.
chest before the vault?
Should we give it a go?
Hey, also, isn't that the symbol of that person you were talking about?
It is. It's the symbol of Yomadai.
Right.
Was that the
Parents.
And what's that chalice in there? Is that like a grail or something?
There's a lot of Yomadai around.
Well,
Hey.
yes, but wasn't the temple robbed?
Yeah.
Temple
Yeah,
was
so I'm
robbed,
guessing
yes.
that this is the temple's
Ah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we've solved that as well.
chest. Well,
Hey.
this looks like an interesting bag. I would like to do a spellcraft check on the gold bag, if I could. That would be 25.
25. Okay, it is a handy haversack.
Yay!
So a handy haversack is like a bit like a bag of holding. It's a smaller version of it though, so you can put items in the bag. You can fill up to 50 pounds worth of equipment into the bag. And it will just fit in there, even if the bag doesn't seem that big. The other nice thing it has is whenever you reach into the bag, the item that you want to retrieve from it is always the first thing that you find in there, which means that retrieving items from the bag does not provoke an attack of opportunity.
Nice.
It'd be good
Ah,
for
keep
My
it.
wife wants in her life. For
Is
definite.
it like Hermione's bag?
It is. Maybe.
In, that...
I'm writing checks my Harry Potter knowledge can't cash. The key's also magical.
This key
and
is
I can tell you
magical.
the key that you found with it is a key of lock jamming. So the key can be placed in any lock. When you place it in the lock, it immediately expands to completely fill the lock and then turns to metal, sealing the lock completely and jamming it shut.
And with my knowledge, do I know if that's a one-use only thing?
It is a one-use item.
One use only.
I don't.
Interesting.
You're telling us all.
There is
Yes, I tell everyone about this. And,
the person who used the key to lock thing can also disable it with a word. So you can place the thing on it; it will just disintegrate. Still one use.
Oh,
You
okay.
can unlock something that you have locked with it.
I don't think we should use this on the chest because that's probably obviously.
No, definitely don't use this on the chest. No.
Hey.
We should save this key.
Yeah, well, it's probably the temples. They don't want people opening their chests or something.
Anyone mind if I keep the bag?
No, I don't give a shit.
Well, we have the unfortunate position, fellas, of being around lots of things that belong to other people, apparently. This has been stolen by the Thieves Guild.
Yeah.
I don't know about it, though. I don't know how you feel about... I mean, can you see any of the people here that this stuff belongs to? Let me have a look around.
Well, hang
Hang
on a moment.
I can only see us here.
hang on a moment. And Velder makes a very ostentatious show of looking for a name on the bag.
On the
No, no.
handy haversack.
No name.
Can you see a name there?
Yeah,
No,
I don't.
there's no name on this bag at
I mean-
all.
I think we should. I think we should. We
Look
could take the
after
money.
it.
We'll take the money,
Perhaps
surely.
some of the artifacts we maybe should take back
Yeah.
to the temple. Several know.
I think
No, I think
Obadiah
that-
we
I
should
think,
take.
yes, yeah, who wants a cup with the Obadiah symbol on it? That's...
I mean, yeah, that's got...
We definitely should
got a
take the
name on it.
cash though and the coins and the platinum pieces.
No, no,
Wait a moment. But wait. The thing is,
I say we
hold on a
take it
moment.
back.
I turn to the woman. What is it that you have in here that it's to do with the dwarves? Tell me more about this dwarves thing.
We can go get them now.
Hey, let's go get him.
Yeah,
Should we
let's
go
get-
get him?
Wait, hang on, just before, so we're clear on the money, because we're gonna have to probably get
Sure,
what it's
okay,
gonna
don't
be.
worry about it. We should
between
give
years.
the money after.
Let's just silvers and coppers are right paying to distribute. How about we combine the coppers and the silvers and give them back to town for recompense?
This sounds like a good
Hey.
idea.
We keep the gold.
And maybe the carnival as well.
Yes, I was going to say, what about giving some money to the carnival for all
Aye.
the shit they've had to go through?
Is there anything else? I know Shania's done a bit of looting. Is there anything else in here that she's missed, or anything else useful in here? That
So
Caragor's
the
like?
those are the only sort of useful things. The rest of
fair.
it are just kind of household items.
All right. Well, let's go down to see the dwarfs.
We're like pushing what's her name, Rebella around. Like we've got.
We
got,
take her with
like,
us.
Yeah, she's like tied up and shit right now.
Just as well, obviously Rebella's quite badly injured. She's not about to die, is she?
No,
No,
she's
that's
not.
fine, as long as we're not overlooking the fact that she's bleeding to death.
No. She's on low hit points, but she is alive. She's better off than some of you guys have been. So you head back into the corridor, past the office, down the little side channel where it went off to the end. And at the end there, you find some old stables. So you guess they probably once housed animals of some kind, but bars have been put across it to make 3 prison cells. It is very dark down here, which doesn't really affect many of you. And you can see there are 2 figures sat in the cornermost cell. They back away as you approach.
Hello, friends of ours. So maybe you are, maybe you are not, but we have your jailer here. I throw Unami onto the floor. See, this is what we have done with her. But what will we do with you? A good question. Will you tell us what you know about the stuff that we want?
Cop.
Yes. So
Also, I'm a dwarf, so you know.
She's just wandering around. One of them steps forward and
Thorax, beard. What's happening? We heard screams.
Hey, we've killed pretty much everyone in this underground little warehouse thing for the Thieves Guild. We've captured Bamolio's wife as well. Rebella, yeah, but it's Bumholio's wife.
I know, but they're not going to know who Bumholio is.
Alright. Well, no, it's his second name.
Rebella.
Alright, fucking Rubina.
I mean, I've just twice said it, the real name.
Ribena.
Ray. Bell.
Bell.
Ah.
Ribena.
Yeah, Rabina, yeah. Okay.
What? Do you still need us?
No, what are you doing here anyway?
Yeah, why are you here? Are you some kind of Shiva pirates or some such?
Yeah, there was...
Is that what Shiva Me Timbers is
no,
all about?
Rebella was saying that the pirates brought them... Did any of you listen to anything?
Yes, yeah, I did.
The Rebella was saying they were brought here, but captured by the pirates and they were brought here. Well, isn't that right, lads?
What was that? What's this spider thing?
Answer them.
Alright, well, I'll say his first. Alright, then mine.
I'm sorry, we've been down here a long time, I think. Baranga Gearite. This is my brother Petros.
Hey, how's it going?
Says Petrus in the corner.
We're craftsmen from Yanderhof. We were captured by the lake pirates. But we told them about our trade and they brought us here. They said they were going to ransom us. We've been here for must be 2 weeks now. You've got you've already got the creature, the jailer.
Hey.
She's a tricky one, blends into the walls.
Hey. It was very tricky.
Who are you?
We're the
Danger Club.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
No, you just said, who are you? We just...
Monday, I don't know.
I
was hoping for something.
Come on. We could like sign your hand or something.
Are you here to rescue us?
I'm
here to
depends.
rescue you.
That actually depends.
Thank Torag.
What do you mean it depends?
Well, listen.
We don't know if these guys are...
Well, it doesn't really
Tell us
matter.
something about this like spider device thing. What the fuck
Hey.
is that?
You found the spy.
The spy.
Spy.
It's a clockwork spy. It's one of my greatest creations. You wind it up and then you can send it out and explore for you. It's got a secret compartment in it that has some things inside that I was storing. But
How do you open it?
well, I can show you if you pass it to me.
Tell me to the bars, see if I can open it myself.
All right. He starts reeling off a load of complicated instructions.
Do you know what? Don't worry about it.
What about me,
gentlemen, just
dwarf the dwarf?
just before.
He starts reeling off some really complicated instructions in Dwarven.
Hey? I don't know what he's on
No,
about.
look. Do we make a decision as a group? Do we trust these dwarves?
Hey, fuck it.
Hey, hang on.
My enemy.
Let me have a think. Fellas, we do intend to let you out of here. If we let you out of here, are you going to go back to some kind of life of crime, or are you going to try and kill us with your little robot spider there?
God, what kind of life have you been living?
Oh, I'll tell you.
Pretty bad one, to be honest.
I'm a clockmaker. We make things. We make clocks.
They got They got put in prison because they're gonna make stuff.
Aye.
Hey,
I mean, that's what he told you.
hey, and I believe him. He looks
I'd
pretty
like a
trustworthy.
sense motive check.
Okay, go ahead and make a sense
Does a
motive
cop
check.
on him?
19.
19.
Oh, no, not in total. The total is 24.
24.
Cop.
Cop. Yeah, they're being completely serious. Like, they look pretty thin. You reckon they've been in this prison for a while?
Okay,
I go over to the.
I think
I
I give the club the nod. Like, I trust them.
Right,
I
open the door.
go to and open the door.
All right, you unlock the door and let the dwarves out. And they start now.
Who let the dwarves out?
Baranga reaches for the clockwork contraption.
Who's
me.
whoever's? Got
Yeah,
it.
which one of us
Yes,
got it?
yes, please. I don't know.
I guess I've got the chest.
I've got it.
You've got it.
I've got it.
Okay, he takes the contraption out and starts fiddling with it for a moment, turning lots of different gears and cogs. And then there's a hiss, and a hatch in the bottom of it opens, and he takes out a few items for you. There is sort of a long piece of metal that seems to have lots of things that fold out of it, a bit like a Swiss Army knife, which he places on the table in front of you. And he also hands you 2 scrolls, which which are labelled. These ones are marked, so you don't have to. There is an arcane scroll of locate object, and there is a divine scroll of cure serious wounds.
I mean, these are nice, but are they yours?
No, they belong to our other brother, but well, he didn't survive the shipwreck. You may as well have them. It's the least we can do for. You can have the spy as well, but it's not working. We'd need a workshop to be able to rebuild it.
May I ask you a question? So you have been imprisoned here, yeah, by this Unami lady, and you know that you've taken prisoner. You know who took you prisoner, yeah?
We never saw the faces, no.
You never saw the. I'm just wondering if perhaps you can be in a court of law to put these people behind the bars themselves.
I will gladly do that.
I thank you very much.
We can't stay long. We were due in Kirmaga a week ago.
What's
You must move quickly.
Yeah, we're gonna do this pretty quick. What's the piece of metal? Did you say?
It's a traveler's any tool. A really handy device. You can use it to fill in for a tool in almost any craft you can imagine.
You mean
if you need
like-
a spade, or if you need some cooking utensils or something for alchemy, any tool you need, it'll help you with that.
Picking locks as well?
Well, no, that's not a trade. That's criminal. Are you sure you're not some kind of rival gang?
No.
No.
I tell you what, I'll take that for the moment, and we'll figure that out.
Hey,
Caragor scowls at
where
Velder.
are you taking
well,
this?
If you want to, do you know any knowledge in any of these skills?
Caragor looks at the scrolls that Velder's holding and then looks back to the little tube thing.
Do you
need-
know any skills and crafts?
We'll work on
I
this.
do.
We'll work this out later.
Do you?
Yeah.
This is fine.
What do you
We
know?
must get out of here. I think we should
Stuff?
go see Sheriff Bugden with the people that we have
Caragor
found.
takes it.
Right now, we
Right.
take them. Let's go. Shania throws Unami over her shoulder, grabs Rebella by the scruff of the neck, motions to Philippe to come with, and starts heading for Sheriff Bugden.
Okay. There's
no other sort of rooms that we haven't been in, is there?
There's been a couple of rooms that you've just kind of run through and not stopped. There was the the meeting room which you kind of ran into and then immediately just kicked the next door and ran out of the room again. So the rooms you haven't searched, but there are no rooms that you haven't completely. You haven't been through the doorway where the thugs appeared. So there's that little bit where you haven't been yet.
Let's have a look.
Gonna search those.
Yes, let's
places.
have a look.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
literally
yes. Before we get the law in
It's the bit
here.
where we get to scour everything. So before the cops come in, the shit cops, not cops.
All right. So I'll just run you through it. You go first of all back in the meeting room. You find we said a map of Ilsurian, which when you look at it has several businesses circled, includes Brayton Shipping, the Temple of Yomadai, and the Locked Box. There is a drawing of a sphinx with notes on what sphinxes look like. There is a flyer for the carnival, which is pinned up next to the map. There is a slightly more detailed map showing the route from town up to the carnival with a red X drawn on the place where Archivin Walder's body was found. Rifling through the fireplace, you find the bones of a human hand, and somewhere amongst all the papers, you also find pictures of each of you with a circle drawn around the picture of Fulton. Then you move on, have a little look through the place where the thugs came from. In there, you find another room which looks to be a sort of sleeping quarters, where the thugs normally spend their time. You guess that's where the thugs were when you came down. That probably heard the sound of the screaming. You also find another rope ladder. It's like a corridor that the thugs had come out of. You find another rope ladder there, which goes up to a hatch above you, which you can open if you would like to.
I check it for traps.
Go ahead, you check it for traps. And
We'll be collecting all this stuff as well, like all the.
If you would like to,
the flyer and the maps and stuff is not really useful. It's not.
What about
You
the
just
picture,
leave it
right?
there and
But I
then we
think,
can
yes,
get.
because we leave it in
evidence.
situ, you see.
all right, you poke your head up and have a little look around in the upper area. You see that you seem to have popped up into the curiosity shop. That is next door. That's where
the curiosity box.
That's where the that's where the secret trapdoor went. So you search around the back and you find a few useful items in here. So you sift through some of the boxes, like a storeroom that you come up into. You find several. You find about 500 gold pieces worth of small gems. You can go ahead and just mark that down as money. Effectively, they might as well. You can trade them as that. They don't need to be sold. So you find those. It looks like lots of bits of jewelry that have been kind of maybe old bits. Other bits of jewelry have been taken. The gems have been chipped out of them, and they're being prepped to be recast into other things and resold. Back in the curiosity shop itself, after giving it a fairly good search over, most of the items in it aren't worth very much. There are a few exotic weapons hanging from the walls, but they're not masterwork. They're just they're looking a bit old. If you look in the curiosities cabinet, there are some slightly weird items. There's a skull covered in red paint. There's a mummified elf ear. A vial of preserved basilisk droppings. A broken piece of mammoth tusk engraved with lewd images. And a set of something labelled as vampire fangs. A set of teeth with large canines that are sitting in the thing. There's also a book bound in.
Caragor's got his hand on the lewd, sexy tusk.
Their hands meet.
M sees this.
Did you want this?
I do quite enjoy a sexy tusk.
I admired the sort of girthy, shiny.
Yes. It's the same way. It's the smoothness, but with the roughness of the artwork.
Yeah, there's something quite primal about it, isn't there?
There is, yeah.
Oh, vampire's teeth. And Velder takes those.
If Shania could blush, she would.
Caragor takes his hand away from the tusk. Yeah, you can have it. Shania, yeah.
So you grab all of those. You also find a button underneath the counter.
Caragor kicks it.
With Sam, you kick the.
Sorry, do you just mean a button as in clothing button? Or
No, as in like a little
Right.
switch.
Well done. And the pipe.
Oh my goodness! Right. Okay. I'm gonna roll this. I'm gonna roll this D10. If it comes up as a 1, something funny will happen.
No way.
Is it a one?
Okay. Won't be Caragor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going around the table from Shania to Fulton. It's Velder. Velder, make a reflex save.
Oh, God. Yes! Oh, no, it's 7. 8, rather.
Caragor kicks the button. Velder is standing over near the front door of the shop. A trapdoor opens underneath him, and Velder just drops like a stone through the trapdoor into the darkness below. You land on the stone floor, taking 7 points of damage.
Oh, shit. That's not funny. That's really bad.
Yeah.
That is bleeding out. I'm -2.
Velder falls 20 feet into the darkness and just crashes onto the stone floor.
It's not really funny, guys, because I've got the wand of healing, and I can't use it on myself, and I'm bleeding out.
Sorry, it's not funny makes it funnier. Shit!
Oops.
Wait.
Something crazy just happened.
Rabina, can you use wands?
It's okay. I can use.
Oh yeah, you can use a
I
wand.
mean, you know.
Alright, go down and get Velder's wand while he's bleeding out.
Shania, can you feather fall down there?
I could feather fall. Yeah, I can use that many times.
Can you get back up again? I'll tell you what, you get down there and he'll...
feather fall.
How many rounds do you have until you bleed to death?
So it is.
Not to curtail a good Danger Club sidebar.
It's your Constitution score, isn't it?
It's your constitution.
you make a
score,
roll
yeah.
for each round.
Yeah. So
If you
it
don't.
would be 9 rounds.
If you don't stabilize, it's 9 times 6 seconds. So it's just under a minute that you have until you bleed to death. So
Do you have to roll to stabilize?
it is 10 plus the negative that you are currently on.
What? 10 plus. Oh, so I've got to roll over 10.
So if you're -4, it's
14.
It's 14. If you're
Nope, didn't stabilize.
Don't. Okay, Velder just continues bleeding over the floor.
Okay, I do it. I feather fall down.
Okay, Shania, you feather
and
fall
I'd start
and drop.
searching him for the.
No, didn't stabilize.
You find the wand. He is badly. He is continuing to bleed.
I tap him on the nose with it.
Tap him on the nose with it. It does nothing. You don't know how to activate arcane wands.
What? Oh shit! It's not the kind of one.
still bleeding out.
Velder is dying. Velder is
Okay, you
You
stabilize.
can't stabilize. The wounds stop.
Good how.
Okay, he's stable, but we need to get him to some medical attention because my magic is a little low right now.
How are you gonna get out of there?
At that point, the door of the shop opens and Sheriff Feldane looks in. I just wanted to check out. Bloody hell!
Hello.
Oh, we were just on our way to see you.
That's where we leave it for tonight.
Oh my god, fuck's sake.
Oh, Velder.
Just when we needed it.
No regrets.
Why did you